PHALOS mode. I am back. I take a break off for a minute, do some shit, whatever, man. But yeah, welcome back to my channel and shit. And today I'm gonna be talking about something different, way out, some way out shit. Something that intrigues the mind, and at the same time, like wow, like okay, damn, never thought about it in that way. And the topic that I'm speaking on today, who I will be speaking on today, is the spirits and power of TUPAC Shakur and Nipsey Hussle. So, you know, death is something that we all are going to have to face one of these days in our lives, some sooner than others. And so the big thing has always have been when you pass and you leave this earth, no matter where you're going to, heaven or hell, is that we all know that you can't reach back out to this world. You understand? You can't reach back out. That's the only thing. You can leave, and we all know that your spirit goes, but you can't contact these people anymore. You can't have a conversation with them anymore. That's why people are immortalized by through music or film or whatever. But these two people, Nipsey Hussle and TUPAC Shakur, I'm related to because of the fact that I knew Nipsey very well before he got on, and I knew Tupac and was around Tupac around in his height when he was alive. It's so funny to me that we gonna get on Tupac's part first. We're gonna get on Tupac. Now, this case, everybody knows that this case is an old case. This is an old case, almost 30 years old. I remember when it happened. I was of age and young and doing music at this time when Tupac was killed. And the power of Tupac's soul and spirit is the biggest, I feel. He was chosen by God to teach other people through himself and to sacrifice himself to reach and teach. But these two people are so iconic in the black world that a case that's almost 30 years old, people get caught for. Keefe D, I don't know if this seems like Keefe D he wanted that fame. He wanted that jacket, you know what I'm saying? Not realizing that jacket comes with a heavy price. Kids that are 24, 25, and 26 years old that don't know nothing about no Tupac, that wasn't around at all. The case is older than them, and they in jail getting that Keefe D, beating Keefe D up. You understand? I feel like all this stuff is happening is because of the powers of these two iconic people. Like, I feel like if you're an artist up there that has passed away from this earth and went up there, if you choose to reach out, back to this world in their way, you can do so. If you just choose to, a lot of them probably don't. But I feel like Tupac and Nipsey Hussle did. You feel me? They couldn't rest up there unless it was straight down here. Now, out of all the cases and all the people that had something to say, and all the podcasts of people who have something to say about this one case, I feel like Tupac reached back out. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it ironic that Keefe D gets caught for the case? How stupid could you be to stay in the same city and state where all this shit went on at? It's like, it was like a force that got in him that made him want to go see that fame and chase that fame to where it has him locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Nipsey Hussle case, I knew it was something special going on with Nipsey's case when, the judge could have gave Shitty Cuz any number of jail sentence. He could have gave him any number. How ironic is it that Nipsey Hussle's death, that Shitty Cuz got 60 years? not 61, 62, 63, or 59, 58. You get 60 years. Everybody knows that at the end, towards the end, Nipsey was about that 6-0 life and all that. That's how I knew that the spirits and the powers of may be, you can reach out. You know what I'm saying? It was like Nipsey, I knew Nipsey when he was young. I met Nipsey through Dexter Brown, Buttervision over there off of Rempal and Slauson. I sensed this aura of Nipsey when I first met Nipsey. I knew that something was going to transpire from that. And so me being from the group Himalayas, my partner in my group, Bambino, his uncle and his father had a burger stand right there on Rempal Slauson called BG Burger. And so I remember seeing Nipsey. I see him all the time. And I seen Nipsey and I was like, Floss Mode. He's like, I know who you is, cuz. Y'all used to have BG Burger right there. Y'all poster used to be up in BG Burger right there on Slauson Rempal. I could not fucking believe it. You know what I'm saying? So just the powers that may be, always recognize and remember that people can make people not like you. People can bring hate upon you and you not even around. People be like, you know, Nipsey, he bought the new basketball stuff, the new, you know, for the kids at the school. You know, Nipsey and them is throwing, you know, giving out. So this one person, he's in one circle, and he hears this all this good talk about Nipsey. Then the next few hours, he goes somewhere else in another circle, and they saying the same thing. To where if you ain't doing nothing in your life, you jealous. You starting to get jealous. Well, fuck Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? And Nipsey not even around. You know what I mean? He's just living his life and doing what he's supposed to do. I used to catch Nipsey sometime out, you know, leaving a bitch house or something over there in the 60s. And I would catch this nigga over there at that donut shop over there. It'd be like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, Nick, what you doing over here at 5 in the morning? He's like, Floss, what you doing over here at 5 in the morning? You know, you never, nigga, this ain't your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I remember another time I seen him, and I was just telling him all the shit that I wanted to do and all the shit that I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to aim for and shit that I wanted to do. And that nigga just said it. It's like one word lines. That nigga would be like, what you waiting on? You feel me? So I'm sure it's in death as other people that have their own experiences of their own people who died and passed on that leave these signs and all that. But it's just so ironic to me that, you know, out of like Tupac's case, how Keefy D, it's like a spirit that got into him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man, but it seemed like it was a spirit of something that was pushing it more than just some regular shit. Like Keefy D was just doing it just to be doing it. It seemed like there was an extra power of source or something that got into him that sent it. You know what I'm saying? That made him go out there and start talking and getting on Vlad and getting on, you know, all these podcasts and talking and all that type of shit. It was like his need and greed for the money and the fame. You feel me? It was, and at the same time, it was like I felt like it was an extra spirit that was pushing it, like that was pushing him and pushing him and pushing him until he got caught. You know what I'm saying? And now he's in jail for pop. At the same time, you know, Keefy D was making the Las Vegas police looking like dummies, basically. Like they was just driving around drinking coffee and eating donuts and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because they had this case for a long time and they just didn't give a fuck. I wish they would keep it real and say what they really was saying. You know what I'm saying? At the time when this was going on, they was told not to pick that case up. They was told not to. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, because this is around the time that Tupac shot these police officers. You know what I'm saying? No matter if you're a good cop or you're a bad cop, no matter what, if you shoot a police officer and you're an entertainer and you get off, it's like you put the bullseye on your back. And every police officer was alerted throughout the country. You know what I'm saying? And overseas. You know what I mean? You shot a cop and got off. You feel me? So there was a lot of reasons why Tupac is not here. You know, Tupac knew he wasn't going to be here. It's hard being black, period, and being black and a celebrity at the same time. So, you know, I used to see him in his height of things at the clubs and all that. And there was nobody bigger. All the rape cases and all that shit they put on him, Tupac didn't have to rape no women. He didn't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen for myself 30 women around this man. You know what I mean? So I knew that it was some bullshit. They were just trying to pin it on him. You know what I mean? This control place that we live in. You know what I mean? They want you to bow down. One thing they hate is an uppity nigga. That's what they say. But Nipsey Hussle and Tupac were definitely a grace, and I feel like they have reached out back in this universe any way that they could to make sure that it was straight on earth on what was going on, to make sure that they death didn't go just the senseless death, and time moves on, and like they've been doing the rest of us, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all that. You know what I mean? So I tip my hat off to both of them because I knew both of them and met both of them. You know what I mean? Big up and rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Tupac, more Shakur. You mean? Shout out to the homeboy Edie. Shout out to Noble. Shout out to Muta, Outlaws. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to the All Money In team, Cuzzy Capone, and all that shit. That's who I met Nipsey with. That was his right hand man. That was close with him when I was around him over there at Butter Vision. Was Cuzzy Capone and all that, and Jay Stone and BH and all this niggas and Cobby Supreme and all them. Big up to all them niggas, 60 niggas over there. You know what I mean? I used to be over there in their neighborhood. They know who I am. You know what I mean? Big up to them though. Rest in peace to both kings, man. 100. Floss mode. Gone.